Hey, welcome back to the next video in our little mini series. Right now, we'll just be going over one, how to create a workout, how to share that workout, and then also getting into some of the features of the calendars, being able to assign workouts to athletes via the calendar, and then being able to share it either with one individual athlete or the entire team. So let's jump right into it. If you want to go to create a workout, we'll just click the workout tab. So this is essentially what we'll see here. Right now we have over 300 different exercises you can choose from. You can filter them out. So if you wanted to look for strength, power, endurance, speed, mobility. So right now we can hit strength. We can look for a specific muscle group. So legs, chest, arms, back, shoulders, core, or full body. We'll hit legs. And then we can also do equipment. So depending on where you're at and what resources you have access to, you can filter for that as well. So we'll hit strength, legs, and then we'll filter by dumbbell. And so right now, these are all the different exercises that kind of fit that filter criteria. For more information about it, we can just click onto it. It'll give us the video, the description, then the name of the exercise, and then again, we'll have the strength, muscle group, excuse me, the category, muscle group, and then equipment, and then the video link available as well. So we can go back and see that exercise. If we wanted to create one ourselves, we actually just hit the plus icon here. So it'll pop up. We'll have, I don't know, let's say we wanted to do bench press, lift the bar from a bench. And then from there, we would select the categories. So let's go with strength. We'll select the muscle group. We'll say arms, and then whatever equipment. So right now we'll do it with the barbell, and then we're good to go. If we have a video, let's say of ourselves or someone we know, or we can also look online for a video as well, we'll just include that link right here. And then anytime an athlete clicks onto it, they'll be able to see that video. Then we can also view our private library of exercises. So if we just created an exercise, it'll pop up in here. If we wanted to make it public so that anyone on the platform can view it and use it as well, we can do that as well. Next up, we'll have our workout library. So all the workouts that we'll create will be down here. We can filter, my personal workouts. So everything that me as a coach or an admin that I've created, it'll be right here. If I wanted to look at only public workouts, that will be there as well. So let's say we wanted to look at uh, workouts available for anyone on the platform, we can do that. Another feature of this is that, let's say if you're an admin or a coach, part of like a larger program, you're able to view what other coaches have made as well. All that will be here, so you won't be able to edit it, kind of like this one right here, but you'll be able to share it with whichever athlete. So you can share it with an individual athlete or the whole team. You could search for the athlete, search for the team. Anytime you share it with the athlete, if they have the app/mobile version, they'll actually get a notification on their phone. So they'll get a ringer saying, "Hey, coach, so and so just created or excuse me, just shared a new workout with you." They'll click that, it'll open up the app, and then they can get it right into the workout. So that's an easy way to share it with one individual athlete, or if we have 10 athletes attached to a team, it'll share just like that. We can actually edit our workouts as well. So if we hit the edit icon like that, our workouts, the workout that we just created will pop up over here. So we're able to see, we have a warm up. I believe everything here is timed. So we can click the time icon. So we're doing downward dog for 30 seconds, inchworms for 45. If we wanted to move around, let's say we made a mistake. Let's say we wanted this to be a superset instead of a warm up, we can actually move them. So if we hit the right icon, it'll move to the right. If we hit the left icon, it'll move back to the left. Let's change this back to a warm up. So we'll hit save. And then from there, again, we can click the share icon to share. So right now it's already shared with one athlete. If we want to unshare it, we would just click the icon again. It'll go white, yep, and then it's unshared. If we wanted to view it from the perspective of an athlete, we would click the eye icon here. And then this is the quick little snapshot of one, the workout summary. So this lets the user know, okay, this is, what we're doing. This is the warm up. This is the first workout block. The superset, we're doing back squat, then bench press. The circuit is band tricep press downs to curls to single leg RDLs, and then they'll also have a cool down as well. And then those are the stretches there. To get started, we'll just hit this icon here. First exercises that they have in their warm up is a downward dog. For more information, the athlete will also be able to see, whatever notes you've put in there. They can click the info icon to see, okay, to kind of give them a description of the exercise. And then for any exercise with a video, the video will also be available to them so they can just click play and the video will start playing. Down here, we're able to see what the set criteria is for them. So if it's time, the time intervals will show up. If it's weight, the weight intervals will show up. And then if it's a percentage based on the athlete's workout history, what we'll do, excuse me, what the app does is like it'll calculate their one rep max and it'll already have that number preset in there for them. So if there's, let's say for a coach, we had 75, 85, 90% on the workout. Down here, it might say 135 to 145, 155, something like that, as an example. Next up, we'll have inchworms. And again, it has the time so they know how long to do it for. Back squat. Here is the first exercise of the superset. So they'll hit these first and then they'll go back and forth so we can see how many reps. So 10, 8, 6. Then the weight down here, 135, 45, and then 155 for the last set. Same thing with bench, 5, 5, 5. And then this weight, all the weights are the same. On to the next, we'll actually have another note here. So letting us know that it's 6 reps on each side for the RDL. To see, what it's talking about, we'll actually just scroll down and then single leg RDL, we got 12 reps. So now the user or the athlete knows, hey, I'll do 6 reps on the right, 6 reps on the left, and then good to go. So only one round for the circuit. After that, we'll have cool down. So this is the last part of the exercise, or excuse me, the workout. This is not a mandatory thing, but if you wanted to have it in there, you definitely can. So they'll have pull apart, seals, and then after that, they'll hit the icon one more time. And then this just gives them a quick little summary of the workout that they just completed. The total weight will be here. So 870 pounds, total sets, 14, total reps, 81, and then the total duration of the workout. So if it took them 2 minutes here or 35 minutes for another exercise, they'll be able to know how long. And then over here for the total workout hours, that'll also increase. So like you're able to see how many athletes have put in, workout hours and what that overall total is. And then once the athlete on their side, once they complete this, they'll actually have a post-workout survey just asking them one, what was the intensity of the workout? So it's on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. And then it also asks for their just general fatigue. So was it, do they feel, exhausted, mildly fatigued, or no fatigue at all? After that, they'll hit complete. And so for the athlete, they're able to see all the workouts that they've completed. And then from you as a coach, once athletes have started to complete them, you'll be able to click on this and kind of get a little bit more insight of um, all the athletes that have one completed the workout, but how long did it take them? What was their fatigue level? So you're able to get a little bit more insight on, is this something I should make a tweak to? If I wanted to, I could just hit edit, just to change the intensity of the workout. Right now, let's say we wanted to create, let's say a new workout. Let's do upper body. So we could do um, biceps and biceps. Okay, so actually let's import a block. So I'll start with this feature. So if you wanted to any of the previous workouts that you've created before, you can just import that block into another workout. So one, it just saves you a little bit more time, and then all the different the notes, the exercises will be saved in there for you. So if we wanted to, we can look for single exercises, supersets, circuits, warm ups. Let's actually do a warm up because I like to start off most of my exercises like that. Then if we wanted to, we could search for exercises right now because we only have one. It'll default to this, but in the future, if we have multiple, then we could sort by particular exercise. So we'll hit import, and then there we go. So now, like I said earlier, we'll have the downward dog, inchworms, the notes, so 30-second rest in between. Let's change this back to a warm up, and then let's add another block. So we'll add another block here. Let's set this to actually, let's choose an exercise first. So let's go back to public and let's go to, instead of legs, let's search for arms. And now we're able to see we have three-way dumbbell bench press. Let's focus on the biceps. So let's actually go alternating curls. So I'll search here. Yep, alternating. There we go. Alternating curls. I'll click that. And then by default, because it's only one exercise, it'll be the single exercise. Let's go 3 sets. So we'll have 3 sets. And then we can set the reps. So let's go 15 and then 15, and then we'll also able to set the weight. So let's start with 45, 45, and then the last set, let's go up a little bit just to increase the intensity. If we wanted to have a note in here, we can. So before we had 30-second rest in between, let's say last five eccentric. Let me, all right, there we go. So last five eccentric, and then five. Okay, so now when they're alternating for the last five, it'll be a slow progression on the way down. Let's go add another block. So we'll hit add block. We'll go over here. Now let's do some exercises specifically for the triceps. So we have curls. Oh, yep. So perfect. So we have dumbbell skull crushers and then kickbacks. So we'll start with the skull crushers first. Then we'll go to the kickback. Perfect. All right, now we got both of them in there, so we'll have two and then two. Let's go 20 here. Go 20 again. For the skull crushers, let's go 30s and then 30s. For the kickbacks, let's go 12 and then 14. For the weight, we'll go down a little bit, so we'll start lighter and then we'll finish with a 15 as well. Notes in between. Let's also go 30 seconds again. Perfect. So this is our workout. If we wanted to add another block, we definitely can, but right now, just for the sake of time, I'll just save it here. And then there we go. So now we have our upper body workout. If we wanted to edit again, we could just click the edit icon. To share, we hit the share icon. To view it from the athlete point of view, we'll just hit the eye icon. But let's go to calendar next. So today is Saturday, but let's say we're setting this up for Monday at, let's go 8 a.m. So we'll have an 8 a.m. start going for an hour, probably be a little bit shorter. So we'll go for 45 minutes. So meeting description, we'll say upper body workout. Meeting type, we could set it to meeting, workout, treatment, or practice. So for the workout and the treatment, we can create the both of those from the workout tab, and then we can assign them in later. So location, we'll just say gym, and then from there we'll have the event. So now we can click on it. So we'll click there. Again, we know what date it is, the coach that just created the meeting. So, right, coach, location, upper body workout, start time is 8 a.m., duration is 45 minutes. If we wanted to, we can edit. So if I just hit the edit icon, everything will pop down here. So let's say we actually added that cooldown to the workout. So it'll add a couple minutes. Now we'll hit save changes. We'll click again. Let's go back, click again. Yep, and then now we're good to go. So now, if I needed to make changes, I can. I can delete the workout if I wanted to. But let's assign a workout. So if we go to upper body. Now I hit add workout. So now when the athlete sees this notification that a new workout was created and shared with them on the calendar, they're actually able to see um, one, what time it is, where it is, and then what they'll be doing as well. So now let's add the athlete. So if we hit invites, the same way we would share a workout, same way we would share the calendar event. So we can click on an individual athlete, or we can share it with the entire team. And then down here, we're able to see what team we're shared it with, and then what athlete. If we want to remove an athlete, we could just hit the invite icon again, and then unshare, and then we're good to go. Same thing as the workouts. Every time the icon is shared, they'll get a notification on their phone. And then also I built in a way for to get reminders for workouts. So one as a coach, but also for the athlete. So at 7:30, so 30 minutes before every workout, the coach and athlete will also get a reminder text say, hey, this is the upcoming exercise. Um, Basically letting them know like, hey, this is, where the location is. Here's what the workout is. And then again, like the athlete, coach, or admin, whoever created the event is able to see that as well. And that is it for this video. So definitely stay tuned for more. In our next video, we'll be going over invoicing and then how to edit your profile for your so that you can include your profile picture and any other changes you would like to make. But thank you for paying attention. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to email me. And then I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you.